Hello, friends. I'm Snigdha Kakkar, and this is my YouTube channel, Accelerate.ai Careers. I'm a data scientist and I'm quite passionate about nuances in the field of AI, ML, generative AI. I specialize in generative AI applications. I know how difficult it is to maintain pace with this ever changing field, and thus I want to help you know more about my field through this playlist. Here I'll be discussing Generative AI Roadmap, which anyone can take to become an expert in the ever changing field of generative AI. I'll be uploading videos every week in this playlist as per this roadmap. If you want to learn more, please like and subscribe this channel. It gives me encouragement to make more videos. Before discussing the roadmap of generative AI, let us look at some of the prerequisites which are quite essential on how you can build on them. So I would advise to take these prerequisites into consideration while you decide to delve deeper into generative AI technologies. I will be making separate playlists for these prerequisites as well in parallel. So the first very important thing is any one programming language, be it Python, Java, C++, whatever you prefer. But I prefer Python. Secondly, some basic NLP concepts such as word embeddings, one-hot encoding, TF-IDF, word-to-vec, bag of words. Don't worry if you don't know them yet. I will be creating a parallel playlist for these prerequisites as well. Thirdly, you must learn some basic concepts of deep learning, such as ANN, forward propagation, backward propagation, activation functions, loss functions, optimizers. Finally, the last prerequisite is advanced NLP techniques such as RNN, LSTM, GROO, bidirectional LSTM, encoder decoders, attention, transformers. I'll be uploading videos for each of these separately in a separate playlist. Let's look at the roadmap for generative AI. So we are going to follow this roadmap throughout this playlist. The first thing would be the basics. What's generative AI? How it is different from, extractive models? What are foundational models? What do we mean by LLMs? The second thing would be traditional versus generative models. How are generative models different? Like, why is such a hype? Third thing would be different types of architectures used in generative AI models, followed by how can we train these LLMs? How can we tune them? What's the difference between prompt engineering, prompt tuning, and fine tuning? Then we will delve deeper into some famous frameworks used for LLMs such as Langchain, Llama indexing, RAGAS, Langsmith, Flowwise, and so on. We'll also do practical implementations for each of them. Followed by how can we customize an LLM? What are the parameters we can customize? How can we, generate prompts for these LLMs? What could be customized? The next thing would be some popular LLMs. So we'll be talking about Granite from IBM, Llama from Meta. So of course, ChatGPT from OpenAI. So we'll be discussing all these models. Why are they popular? What are the good use cases to implement on them? How can you customize them? How can you work on them? Followed by some generative AI use cases across industries, like which industry, which business is preferring what kind of use case. And then we'll talk more about ethical considerations in generative AI. Everyone is adopting AI in one or the other means. That means it is also being adopted for negative activities and has negative implications. So, how can we ensure that we are using AI ethically and it's not impacting anyone negatively in future? And there's a lot of hype about all this. There are so many lawsuits being filed on companies for irrational practices while using LLMs. So we'll delve deeper into ethical considerations. Then we'll do some practical use case implementations and actual real-time coding, which you can do side by side in parallel with me to use these frameworks which we discussed before in your use case implementations. You can include those use cases in your resumes as well while interviewing for your jobs. The next thing which we'll discuss would be governance part. How we monitor these LLMs, how can we govern them? And followed by small language models. If you feel there are any other topics which you would like me to cover or prioritize in this playlist, please put them in comments here. So see you next week. Please like and subscribe my channel and I'll keep you posted on the latest updates in this playlist. Thank you.